This Thursday, will we finally see Shah Rukh Khan's son Aryan Khan walking out of the Arthur Road jail? His bail plea is being heard by the Mumbai Sessions Court. The hearing began yesterday. It was adjourned after a lot of arguments from both sides, and today that hearing will resume. It's very crucial that today there be some sort of decision by the court, because if that doesn't happen, it means that Aryan Khan remains in jail for 3 more days at least, because tomorrow is a court holiday and then you have the weekend. At 11 a.m. today, the court will be continuing the hearing on Aryan's bail plea. Additional Solicitor General Anil Singh will continue his arguments against Shah Rukh Khan's son. He's representing the NCB. Aryan, remember, has already spent 12 days in custody. That's in NCB custody, and 7 days in jail in this case. On Wednesday, if you take a look at really the highlights of that hearing, the NCB made rather sensational allegations. The agencies claimed that it recovered WhatsApp chats from Aryan's phone in which he was conversing with a foreign national, and there was a mention of commercial quantity of hard drugs and also a mode of payment for them that was discussed. The Bureau told the court its approach to the Ministry of External Affairs for help to locate this foreign national. Aryan Khan meanwhile argued that he did not have substances to sell or to consume, or the money to do that, to buy these drugs. Aryan has also denied knowing the other accused who have been arrested in the case, including model Moon Dhamecha, who also remains in custody. We'll have to wait and watch to see really what happens today, considering that the hearing resumes at 11. And as I mentioned, if there's no relief for Aryan today, that means that another 3 days he will remain in the Arthur Road jail before his legal team can really figure out their next course of action. Mustafa Sheikh is joining us live from Mumbai with the latest updates on the story. Mustafa, good morning. Just take us through, what kind of arguments were put forth in court yesterday by Aryan's legal team as well as the NCB. It's clear so far that the narco agency is against bail for Aryan.
Well, yes, we saw yesterday that Amit Desai, the defense lawyer for Aryan Khan, argued for almost 2.5 hours in the special NDPS court, which revolved mainly around that there was no drug found on Aryan Khan. There was no proof to say that he has consumed drug. It was only with his friend with some small quantity of drug which was found. But the NCB is citing at a conspiracy, at the WhatsApp chats, at international drug rackets, at foreign nationals arrested in this entire case. So for now, at 11:30, it's likely that ASG Anil Singh will again begin his argument, and he will conclude it in half an hour, after which the judge will have to pronounce the order. Whether the judge pronounces it today or keeps it for some the other day is something we'll have to wait and see. It's his prerogative. But yes, if Aryan Khan doesn't get bail today, he will be behind bars at least for 5 days, because the Bombay High Court has already announced a 5-day long weekend, and it's starting from tomorrow. And the only court which Aryan Khan will have to approach after the bail getting rejected, Sessions Court, is the High Court. For 5 days more for jail if he doesn't get a bail today. We'll have to wait and see how the arguments progresses and what the judge decides. Whether it will be crucial if he decides to pass an order today, then there will be a decision whether Aryan Khan will get a bail from special NDPS court or not. Back to you.
All right, Mustafa, we're going to track closely what comes out from the court today. As you pointed out, it's essentially D-Day for Aryan Khan. If today there is no judgment, or if remains in jail for the next 3 days at least before his legal team can file another plea and approach another court for relief. But let's take you through exactly what happened in court yesterday. What was the argument put forth by Aryan Khan in this particular case? He has, in fact, his legal team came up with this elaborate defense saying that he cannot be charged for sale, for consumption or for purchase of drugs. He maintains that there's no conspiracy in place, that there's no charge even from the NCB of illicit drug trafficking. Here's a detailed report on the arguments that were put forth by Aryan Khan's lawyers in court yesterday.
No relief for Aryan Khan. Bollywood's Badshah's son languishes in prison in a Mumbai drug case. Aryan Khan's bail plea hearing is in crucial phase as the special court takes up the matter once again on Thursday. Team Khan's legal defense against the charges leveled by the NCB are based on 10 key arguments. Defense 1. Aryan Khan's lawyer Amit Desai maintains no drugs were found on him, and the star's son was not involved in any sale or purchase of illegal substances. Defense 2. Aryan Khan denies any connection with the other accused in the case, including model Munmun Dhamecha, who was arrested with them. However, Aryan Khan has admitted that ARBAAZ merchant is his friend, saying they have grown up together. Defense 3. Aryan in his bail plea stated there is nothing new in the Narcotics Control Bureau's affidavit. He argues when the agency has not found any evidence against him, then how can they link him with the drug trafficking racket? Defense 4. The superstar's son has claimed he did not have any cash on his person during the raid, and he did not have any plans either to consume or sell drugs on the cruise ship. Defense 5. Referring to Aryan Khan, Amit Desai said they are young kids. In many countries, these substances are legal, and Aryan has learned his lesson and has suffered enough. Defense 6. During the hearing in court, Aryan Khan's lawyer argued that the law has to be reformative, and keeping Aryan behind bars is not the right approach. Defense 7. Aryan Khan's lawyer also asked if the NCB has unearthed any global links related to the actor's son. If yes, why have they not charged him under Section 27A? Defense 8. Aryan Khan's lawyer also argued that the Narcotics Control Bureau did not find anything on him when he was taken into custody by the NCB. The lawyer asked, where is the conspiracy with others? Defense 9. Aryan in his bail plea contends that out of all the drugs, only 6 grams of CHARAS had been found on ARBAAZ merchant's person, but nothing was found on him. The recovery of drugs does not have any connection with Aryan. Defense 10. Last but not the least, Aryan Khan in his defense says that the Narcotics Control Bureau is building its entire case on one point, that all the accused are connected to each other. But Aryan claims he only knows one accused, ARBAAZ merchant. Now with the NCB claiming it has found direct links between Aryan and an international drug racket, his defense team faces a new challenge. With Saurabh Vaktania in Mumbai, Bureau Report, India Today.
So those were the details of Aryan Khan's defense. What about the Narcotics Control Bureau? Well, they very clearly opposed his bail on the grounds that more evidence has been unearthed. Now, previously in the court hearings, the NCB has spoken about there being a conspiracy about WhatsApp chats. Now they say that there's actually an international conspiracy that they've unearthed, and they've said in court that Aryan Khan was in touch with some foreign nationals and there was a discussion on a commercial quantity of drugs. Here's the Narcotics Control Bureau's argument against Aryan's bail.
Aryan Khan continues to be in Mumbai's Arthur Road jail. His lawyers are aggressively pushing his defense in the special court where his bail petition is being heard. The Narcotics Control Bureau is adding more charges against the 23-year-old star kid. Here are the 5 strong charges the investigation agency has leveled against Aryan in courtroom hearings. Charge 1. The NCB claims to have found incriminating WhatsApp chats between Aryan and alleged foreign drug peddlers. The agency has approached the Ministry of External Affairs to hunt for foreign drug peddlers. Charge 2. The NCB has alleged it has found WhatsApp chats on purchase of drugs in bulk. It says Aryan interacted with foreign nationals to get contrabands. Charge 3. The NCB has alleged that Aryan was aware of his friend ARBAAZ merchant carrying drugs. Even if the superstar's son did not possess any narcotic substance, knowing about it is equal to possessing it. The NCB adds that Aryan and ARBAAZ had both met at Mannat and travelled in the same car. The duo were together when they were nabbed. Charge 4. Dismissing charges of personal vendetta, the agency argued that it was not about one individual but the entire drug syndicate that needed to be unearthed. The NCB lawyer claimed the agency is concerned about drug menace in India. Charge 5. Opposing the bail plea, the NCB claimed it feared Aryan Khan might influence drug probe if let off. The NCB even said that the role of Aryan Khan is not different from others. Will the NCB's argument convince the court to deny Aryan bail? Or will Aryan Khan get bail to celebrate the Shera at home? Bureau Report, India Today.